welcome back or to my channel, and today you are watching episode 7 of the Craft Workshop podcast. If you're new, I'll just give you a little rundown of who I am and what the podcast is about. I'm just going to give a little disclaimer though. I am actually quite close by to Schiphol Airport, which is the Amsterdam airport, and at the time of filming this, the whole sort of tourism industry is taking a bit of a nosedive for reasons that we won't mention. And as a result, all the residents are up in arms because I think they've limited some of the runways, and the planes, the rather large planes, are actually banking over our town. So if you hear some noise, I'm really sorry. I do have the window open because it's a little bit warm in here today. So that being said, why am I living so close to the Amsterdam airport? So originally, well, my name's Dawn, and the clue's in the name of the channel. And I'm originally from Manchester, which is the northwest of the UK or England. And for 19 years now, I've been living in Holland, the Netherlands, just outside of Amsterdam. So I think we're like 2 miles or a mile and a half from the border, and I live here with my South African partner Lawrence and our 2 sons Josh and Will. Joshua you'll never see, William occasionally appears in the vlogs. Lawrence also has cameo appearances, and we also have 2 fur babies, Jack, our Parsons Terrier, and Daxter, who's our ginger ninja fluffy warrior. So that's pretty much who I am. So I've been vlogging for about almost 2 years now, and I do a weekly vlog. Occasionally I've done Vlogmas. I'll put some links to the playlist if you're interested in going and having a look. And then recently I've started the podcast, so giving myself like a dedicated outlet to just talk about all the crafty stuff I've got going on. So I realise not everybody who tunes into the vlog is interested in, you know, what I've been doing in the world of crochet. So this is the excuse that I just get to talk about all the crafty goodness and waffle to my heart's content. If you're interested in the vlog, it's just me walking around Holland. I visit different places and show you things about Dutch life. Occasionally you'll meet some of my friends, and you know, a bit of cookery, a bit of sightseeing, just general day-to-day stuff really. And I try and keep it light-hearted. I've had a couple of moments this year, I'm not gonna lie, I won't go into them, but yeah, I pretty much share everything with you guys, and as a result I've made some amazing friends, of which some of you are tuning in today. So let's begin. I've got the customary cappuccino today in my Dawn's Days mugs, which it's not for sale. I just printed it for fun for myself because I think everybody needs a mug of their own, don't they, and their own logo. I'll just give it a stir because I did actually make this in the communal area downstairs. If you don't know, the workshop is actually based in my local art centre. I'm very lucky that I get to share my space with artists of every kind of genre you can imagine. There's potters, there's painters, there's photographers, we've even got an in-house baker, yeah, you name it, we've got pretty much a mixed bag of very creative people. My workshop is located in the art centre, which is literally a 5-minute cycle from my house. So I'm very lucky. Okay, slurp time. So as usual, the last few days I've been procrastinating about what to do about the podcast because I kept saying to Lawrence, I've not done anything. So I try and have like a 2-week break in between, and then I started gathering all my stuff. I was like, oh, I did do quite a lot. I don't know why. I'm always surprised every single time. So made a list. So let's get crack-a-lacking, shall we? Need my reading glasses. Oh yeah, where to find me. If you do use Instagram, you can find me with Dawn's Days. And also I host a really small a very friendly craft group. It's a general craft group, so if you're into anything remotely, you know, handmade, crafty, could be painting, could be plasticine, could be anything you like. That group is on Facebook, and it's called Crafty World with the number 1 is how you find it. And it's very small. There's only me running it. If it gets any bigger, I will probably ask for some people to be moderators, but yeah, come on board. And if you are actually in that Crafty World 1 group, start sharing your stuff, guys. It seems it's the Dawn show. I always feel terrible. I'm spamming everybody with my stuff I've been making on, so share. Okay, let's start with, we're going to do some crochet. So I'll share with you. Okay, I should explain something first before I get going, because some of the things I'm going to show you will reference this. The Art Centre next weekend are hosting an open house. Virus permitted, of course, and it's all very safe. We've got a route mapped out. There's one way in, one way out. There's hand sanitizing stations everywhere. As a result, because technically I'm not, you know, an artist showing off my workshop, I do want to gather some items that I can show what I do to promote the channel, of course. And also I do have an Etsy shop, so I'm making things that people, if they like them, they can buy them here, and then afterwards I'll pop them in the Etsy shop, whatever's left over. I think we might have a Christmas market as well. So some of the things I'm going to show you are actually, I've been busy beavering away for the open house. So let's begin. I've shown you this cardigan a few times in every kind of colour variation you can think of, but I've yet to block this. This is crochet. This is pattern is Woolly Wonders Crochet. She's on YouTube and Instagram. I'm sure if you crochet, you're all familiar with her. Amazing designs. So I've been whipping up little 0 to 3 month cardigans of that in all various colours, little wooden button. So I'm just busy tying in and threading in the ends and stuff, and then I'm going to just block everything in one batch. And actually, I can show you these little wooden hangers. They're not for sale, but these were actually the boys' little baby hangers that I kept, and I've just painted them and decoupaged them, and I thought, well, they'll be nice like display hangers for the baby cardigans. So I've got lots of these on the go, and actually another one I'll show you in a while. So cute, and her patterns are great because the pattern stays the same, and you just need to keep increasing the hook sizes. So I think if I've got time, I'll try and make a few sort of 3 to 6 month and 6 to 12 month. We'll see. But yeah, that's a finished object. Can't believe it. I do occasionally have them. So that's the first one. Now this, I'm quite proud of this one. If you've been watching me for a while, and if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know that Amigurumi and myself, we've just not been mixing. We've not been getting along. And recently, I've decided to give it a go. And lo and behold, I actually quite like it. And I'm not too bad at it. You know, I've made a few rookie mistakes as we go. I've attempted Amigurumi many times over the years, and it's never clicked. It's just never gelled with me. However, there is a book that I'm become slightly obsessed with, and if you watch Elise from Les Petits Saint Crochet channel and her Instagram and her blog, she's been obsessed for quite a while now with this Animal Friends of Peek a Pal book, which I'll show you in a second. And I thought, well, you know, if Elise, she says how easy it is, I'm going to give it a go. So as a result, I've made 2 little animals from there. The otter was the first one, and then I've shown the little puffin in the last one. If you did watch the last vlog, you'll know that I had some issues with his little neck. The pattern calls for like a jacquard pattern, and I was doing it in 30 odd degree heat wave in Holland, and I just frogged it. But the nice thing about the patterns is, which I'll demonstrate in a second, you can adapt them to your own sort of preference. So that being said, I'm going to show you. Da-da! I've made, it's not very ladylike, I'm putting my hand up her skirt. I've made the little froggy, and look at her little, she even has little froggy fingers. And this wasn't in the book, but I just whipped up a really basic tutu for her. And again, her little pink and white stripy knickers were also not part of the pattern, but I decided she was going to be a girl. And also in the pattern, it calls for yellow flippers, and I decided I wanted it all green. So I am absolutely thrilled with how she turned out. I think she's so cute. She's going to join these guys. I don't sell them. To be honest with you, I don't actually worry about children. I do use safety eyes, but I just worry about, you know, little sort of sticky fingers and little toothies getting their gums around these kind of things, so I'm always a bit cautious about stuff like that. In the future I might do, we'll see. But anyway, I'm so thrilled with her. Decided to do a girl because, as I just mentioned, I live in a house full of boys. Even the dog and cat are boys, and I think it's because of my surroundings. I always sort of tend to lean towards boys things, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to do a girl. Thanks if you mentioned in the last podcast, if you voted, and I think most of you said a girl, so thanks for that. You did actually sort of give me the nudge to make that decision, so I am so thrilled with her. Really, really happy. If you're interested, I don't have the colourways, but all this is with Schaepjes Katona, which is, I'm very lucky because it's a Dutch brand, so I can get hold of it anywhere, and it's not that expensive over here. So there she goes, another finished object too. Wow, this has got to go on a record. As I said, I am going to cast on one more before I move on to sort of Christmas things. I don't want to show you the one side of the book because it is a written pattern. I don't want to give things away. So anyway, I'll try and do this. So I hope you can see that. I want to make the panda next. I think that's so cute. And actually, I think out of the three, it's probably the least complicated to do. If you've not come across this book before, that's what it looks like. And there is version 2 has just come out. So it's my birthday next month. So I might be putting that version 2 book on the wish list. We'll see. Okay, that's all the crochet stuff. If you're familiar with the vlog podcast, you'll know I've been working on Call the Midwife blankets forever and ever. So I have got 2 on the hook. I'm not going to keep showing them you. When I finish them though, I'll bring them in and show you. But yeah, you don't need to see the progress on that. Okay. This is going back to the open house thing I've just mentioned. So I have been, so when I thought I've not done anything, and when I actually look at this stack, you'll realise that actually I have been quite busy. This is currently my stack of zipper pouches that I've had to cut out. I think there's 10 here. And they're all lined, so I've got the zippers in. I need to top stitch them, I need to add my labels in and then sew all the linings together. So I have been so busy. I can just quickly, I'll give you a quick walkthrough. You might be familiar with the flamingo pattern, it's one of my favourites. That's got pink gingham. This one's lovely. I've got a couple of variations of this. This is like this English rose pattern. And again, I've gone for the pink gingham. Sometimes I put like jazzy bright zippers in them, but I've just, for the majority of them, I've gone for just a plain cream one. This one, this is quite jazzy. This is a plain denim one, yellow zipper. And then I love this fabric. I bought it in the UK. I'm using it quite sparingly, but wow, look how bright that is. And apparently it is, I haven't got the, it is quite a famous brand, Vera Bradley, if anybody knows what that is. That's what this pattern is. I think you might have seen this one before. This is quite cute. Again, using that Vera Bradley print. I've gone for the nice, the vintage pink polka dots. Same again, polka dots. This time I've gone for this really nice green gingham. this is like the English rose pattern, which is blue. That's lovely. And then that's gone for the green gingham on the inside. I think I did a couple of them. Oh yeah, that's the cream version, and then that's got this really nice, trying to show you the right side, like a nice floral cotton. This one, this is quite sedate on the outside. It's got a blue zip, and then the inside, again, I got this in the UK. This nice little bee cotton. Let's see, again, pale blue gingham, and these are identical, but they've just got, one's got red, one's got a blue zipper, and it's like this nice dandelion print, and I've gone for like this nice blue gingham, because I think like yellow and blue goes lovely together. What do you think? So I'm super busy doing these. I actually came here on Friday and just spent more or less the whole afternoon sewing, and then I've also I've got a couple of project bags ready to sew up. So again, it's that in that nice pale rose. I love this fabric. What's this one? Again, the nice blue with the green gingham. I've done a flamingo one, and I've stuck with the pink gingham. What's in this one? Oh yeah, it's a duplicate. The pale rose one, the blue cream one, and oh, two more, and the pink polka dot, and finally the cream rose with the pink gingham. So these are all project bags, the drawstring ones. So if you're interested in any of them, whatever I don't sell at the open house, I will pop them in the Etsy shop. So I need to get a bit better at doing that. Okay, so that's sewing, which as you can see, it's quite a lot. I don't know when they've finished yet. Okay, this is going to be exciting. I'm going to talk knitting now. So as you may know or may not, I made a New Year's resolution. Yes, I did. January the 1st. I was going to learn how to knit socks, and I have had 3 disasters so far with socks. And when it turned to September, I was like, oh, I really have to I have to focus on it. I just have to find my way. And quite a lot of people I follow on Instagram do amazing socks. And I have tried every YouTube tutorial that so many people and some of you guys have recommended to me. And I don't know, I'm a bit thick. It's just not getting there. So I figured, well, I'm just going to stick to what I know. And then I had a look around, and something that was quite scary to me for quite a while was the afterthought heel. So I've watched quite a few videos, and I thought, you know what, it doesn't look that difficult. As long as you don't sort of drop your stitches, I think you're okay. So I thought, well, I'm just gonna make a sock tube. And I thought, well, I'll start from the top down, because I did try the toe up and that just confused me immensely. So that was the first attempt. I forget what the second attempt was. The third attempt was I did top down, and the cuff was just beautiful. And then I got to the heel and the wheels fell off. So I just unraveled that. So anyway, I thought I'm going to try the top down, because that seemed to work well last time. However, I seem to have lost the ability to count. I don't know why, but yeah. It just escaped me. So I'm going to show you something now, and you have to promise not to laugh at me. But I just thought, oh, I'm not unfrogging another one, because if it doesn't work out, I can just hang this sock up in the workshop as a decoration. I can stick a fluffy squirrel or something in it. So here we go. here is the sock. Now, all you knitters out there can see that cuff is a bit of a mess when I look at it. Oh, yeah. But you can see that, so I'm just going to be brave and shame myself. So you can see at the top where I think I had too many and then too few stitches and I got all confused. But you can see I persevered, and then so if I just block that out, actually it doesn't look too bad. And so I'm just carrying on. So I'm just going to keep going and going and going because, yeah, we can all do knit and purl. And I'll probably use a couple of YouTube tutorials to just point me in the right direction for the toes. And yeah, then let's see how I get on with this afterthought heel. If it works out, I can tick socks off my list. I've successfully managed it. And if not, I think I might have one leg warmer, which won't be a bad thing, will it? Anyway, if you're interested, this is the yarn I'm using, and actually I do have one with the band on. If you know, I never keep the ball bands, I'm terrible with it. So this is Drops Fable long print. Is it focusing? I hope it is. And the colour is 655. It's lovely. Sorry, there's all cotton now from those bags. It's like these really nice like plums and browns, and I'm not really keen on plummy purpley colours for some reason, but I'm sure you'll agree I think it's quite nice, and it's lovely to work with. It's very nice. It's not splitty, and so yes, wish me luck, guys. If you've got any tips, leave them below. I do have like a mindless scarf on the go. It's one of those self-patterning yarns, a Katia Jacquard one, Easy Jacquard, I think it is. I've shown it on the podcast before. I think now we're expecting like a mini heat wave this week, and then it is going to dramatically cool off. So when that does, I'll dig that out and start doing that again. I can share project bag that I keep this in. It's absolutely beautiful. I don't think this lady watches YouTube, but she is one of my Instagram followers, and I follow her clearly. But I keep it in this beautiful project bag. It's all boxed, and the stitching is just gorgeous, and I'll show you her label. So if you want to go and check her out on Instagram, it's a cute little cat. I think I don't know how you pronounce it, it's Bousin or Bousin, but the lady, she's Alice. And the reason I have this bag, Alice lives in Hong Kong. I won this on Instagram. This is my very, very first project bag. And I won it. And firstly, I didn't, stupidly, it was one of these, you're just quickly scrolling. And I like to support makers, I really, really do. And I don't do it for self-gratification at all, because, well, it's a long story, but crafting's like therapy for me. If you want to know what's gone on in the last 12 months or 4 years, go check out the vlogs. There'll be a clue in the heading somewhere, but I won't go on about it here. But basically, Alice, she was quite new to Instagram, and I very quickly admired all her sewing. Her workmanship is stunning. And then she'd posted a picture of this, and I was quickly flicking, and I saw it and I liked it, and I said, oh, that's really nice, it's beautiful. Didn't think anything of it. And then a couple of weeks later, she reached out to me and said, you won the giveaway. And I was like, huh? Giveaway? And yeah. Stupid me, hadn't read the text properly, and she was hosting a giveaway and I won it. And I'm not gonna lie, it took ages to come. She was getting quite concerned about it, and when it arrived, it's just thrilled. Firstly that I won an Instagram competition. Actually, I've been quite lucky. I've won 3 Instagram competitions now, so and also just sort of like accidentally entering. All the ones I've purposely entered, I've never won. So anyway, that's what I'm keeping my knitting in. I'll put anything I'm mentioning here, I'll put them in the description box below. So I'll list Alice's Instagram if you want to have a look. Her sewing is impeccable. Okie dokie. that's the knitting. Oh, I can update you on, I'm going to take another slurp because this is actually going cold now. I don't know how long I've been running for. Oh, not too bad. 25 minutes, give or take. Okay. In the last podcast, I shared with you some furniture for my doll's house. Having boys, I don't have anything girly or pink in my house whatsoever, and I have been coveting a dollhouse for years and years and years and years. I used to have like this red brick Georgian dollhouse when I was a child. An elderly neighbour gave it to me, and yeah, we don't know what happened to it. Got lost in a move, and probably when I was old, I was like, oh, I want a dollhouse, you know how it goes with teenagers. Anyway, I think it was a year ago, Lawrence, sorry if I'm repeating myself, some of you know this story already. A year ago, Lawrence actually discovered this beautiful old dollhouse, completely empty. Somebody had it all furnished, but it was stripped of everything. It needed quite a lot of repairs on it, still does. And anyway, so he bought it, and systematically I'm doing like small repairs, and you know, I'm decorating the rooms. During the summer, I just stopped with it. You know, if you do watch the vlogs, you'll know we do have a boat. So yeah, in Holland, there's canals everywhere. So come the warmer weather, we're never in the house. So it's definitely a winter hobby. But anyway, I shared some furniture with you in the last podcast, and I'm going to show you something else. And then when I'm going to flick to that footage, because obviously it's at home, the dollhouse. But so when I say this, you'll know when you see the footage what I'm talking about. So this is a little unfinished dining table, and then I have 4 chairs with like this. Oh, I forget the name. What would you call that? Oh, I forget the name of it now. Not a jacquard. Oh. It's escaped me, whatever the name is. Yeah, so I am going to paint that. So the footage that you're going to see now. So here you see I've decorated the lounge, put wallpaper up, and I've put the flooring down. You can see a really cute little sewing kit that I bought from the Dollhouse shop. It's even got teeny weeny scissors in there. There is the bureau in the corner that I've painted with little bits and pieces of furniture on, and then you see the corner unit there again with ornaments on, and then you see the fire, and then this is the dining area. So the table and chairs will go at the back there. I've still got windows and doors to repair, and there's the stairs, not fitted yet, but they're finished, and yeah, just need to assemble it all now. So I hope you like that. I did mention I do have some lighting, not the battery ones, but you know, the wired lighting to go in there. Lawrence was planning to do that. If you've been watching the vlog, you'll know he broke his arm, so I'm waiting for the wiring to go in. Just so you know, the plan with the dollhouse, you saw 2 rooms, and I didn't show you the kitchen because I've got all craft stuff stuffed in there. It's a bit of a mess. So once I've finished the lounge, and I've got one wall of the kitchen to paper, those rooms are pretty much done, and then I move up to the first floor, and then I've got an attic, and then the plan is I'm just going to sort of do the bare bones of everything, and then once everything's done, then I'll start filling it up with all the little cute trinkets, you know, little vegetables and ornaments and toys and little, you know, shoes lying around, and maybe I might even put a family in there, we'll see. So I'm concentrating at the moment and just sort of, you know, getting the rooms 80 or 70% done, and then I'll start filling them up. So I've actually had a few of you have mentioned that you'd like to have a dollhouse of your own, so I hope you do. I'll keep my eyes peeled for that. If you want to know anything about doll's houses, you can message me, or my emails below, or reach out to me on Instagram. More than happy to offer any limited advice that I have to offer. I have been to quite a few doll's house fairs. I am in quite a few forums, and yeah, I pretty much know what I'm doing now. So love it. It's a great hobby. It's expensive though. Okay, what have we got now? Oh, I can quickly I've done some shopping, of course. Us crafters, we like to shop, don't we? So I'll just show you what I've been doing. So getting back to the crochet, I've got another cardigan on the go. It's not this this lacy one. It's going to be solid, but it's got this like a second colour running through it, and I've kept this later on to show you for a couple of reasons. One, it's Christmassy. Two, it falls under shopping, and yeah, some of the shopping and other stuff is a bit Christmassy, if that makes sense. Okay, I'm trying to, what's the best way to show it? Actually, I think if I hang this on this hanger, then you'll be able to see it a bit better, because it's still in the very early stages. This pattern has a definite front and back. So here we go. So I'm making this little Christmas cardigan. As I said earlier, she changes her patterns with the hook sizes. So I think this was done on a 4, so this is a 0 to 3 month. This pattern is a 0 to 6 month age, and I'm working this on a 5mm hook. So it falls under the shopping category because you might be aware that I'm a huge fan of these Elise. It's a Turkish brand, and I like the cotton gold. It's a mixture of cotton and acrylic, which I think it's great. It's very, very soft, and it works up a dream. So again, excuse me, I've lost the ball band for this particular shade, but if you're interested in the cotton gold, this is what the label looks like, if you can see. And this you can't see on the camera, but this is more like a dark pink red, and this is a definite, this is like the Coca-Cola red, this is like a cherry red. And then as you can see, I've done like this cream, again in the cotton gold. And then I actually on Fridays, my local market, there's a wool stall there, and the owner is really, really helpful. So he actually walked round and we sort of colour match things, and he suggested I try this. So again, this is by Elise, and it's called Baby Softy, and you can see it's a little bit like this nice fluffy chenille. This is 100% polyester. And then I'm going to edge it, so it's like this nice fluffy border, oops, inside out border to the bottom of the cardigan. So I want to just make at least one up for the open house, because if people like them and they want different sizes, then I can offer to sort of, I can make them on a commission kind of base. So that was a little bit of shopping, which ties in with the crochet. But oh, I felt all Christmassy. Anyway, getting back to the Christmas stuff. Oh no, I'll quickly pop back to the knitting stuff. So the sock, couple of things. I've had these a while. I'm not very good with circular knitting, or no, magic loop, I think it's called. These are actually, I don't know if you can see them, they've got like this grey finish to them, and these are actually the Drops basic circular needles. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like them. I find, I don't know what it is, but this paint finish on it feels, I mean, to the touch it's very smooth, but I don't know if you can hear it's really like the yarn just doesn't, it feels like sandpaperish, and I don't know what it is, but I just find that they're hurting my fingers. So anyway, while I was at the market, I spoke to the wool man. I needed a couple of things I can show you. For the cardigans to increase in sizes, for some reason, amongst my many crochet hooks, I didn't have a 4.5 millimeter. So I bought myself, this is from the Knit Pro, Zing. So that's a 4.5. I like Knit Pro. I'll talk about that in a while. And then I'm giving these Knit Pro Zing circular needles a go. So we'll see. What I'm toying with the idea of is I'll leave these on, and I might actually cast on the second sock on these and see how I go. As I said, I'm not, you know, it was only the third time I'd actually even worked on in the magic loop, and I'm not going to like confuse the hell out of these. So I think now I've got the sort of, you know, pulling out the needle, threading the new one. I think now I've got that sort of the basics mastered. I might actually cast on the second one. We'll see. I don't know. So anyway, I've treated myself to some books. Getting back to the Knit Pro, the one thing that really irritates me with Knit Pro is, in particular, Lawrence bought me the oh, I don't know what they're called now. I should have looked it up. He bought me a set of the chunky ones. I don't know if they're the Symphony. They look like they're wood, and they look like they're sort of marbled with different colours through them. They're beautiful to work on. And actually, I don't know if you can see here. There's like a shawl there, a knitted shawl that I did last winter. I did that on the chunkies. Beautiful. I don't know if it's because it's wood though, but all the sizes have rubbed off on them. So I have no idea what size needles I'm working it on. So again, I had one of these. It was free in a magazine years ago. I don't know what I've done with it, but actually this size is much better. I bought this Knit Pro needle sizer. So yeah, that's going to be handy. And then I don't know if you can see clearly on the camera. It's got a little hole through it, so I can make like a little fob or keychain or something on it. So I'll keep this in. I do have like a notions pouch where I can, as we all do. Actually, I have several notions pouches, if I'm going to be honest with you. But I have the regular one. Ironically, it's a filthy old cheap pencil case that I got from the local bargain store. I've got some beautiful pouches, even of my own and what people have given me, and I don't know. So, oh, one more thing with the shopping. Talking of the Christmassy theme, because that will also bring me on to something else. I've treated myself to some Lurex. Isn't that gorgeous? I have got this in gold. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I just saw it and I thought I need to have it in my stash. I'll talk about Christmas in a second. So let me have a slurp. How are we doing for time, girls? Oh, 37 minutes. This is almost cold. I've waffled so long. Okay. Gone a bit pattern mad as well. Shopping section. Where shall I start? Okay, let's look at this one. I've got an issue with this. I'll show you quickly what it looks like. My printer's not very good. So I've bought this pattern, a paper pattern, from Etsy, and unfortunately I don't have a PayPal account, so I sent the Etsy link to Lawrence to buy, and it was a 10-page PDF, and it was only days and days and days later that I started looking through it just to see what I had in my stash already. And most of these colours, you know, I've got with the Katonas, the Scapias. On Etsy, there was a trailer with it. And as you can clearly see here, there's a mountain with it. But the PDF is only the tree and the car. So I've asked Lawrence to, because I gave him the link. I think I might have even WhatsApped it to him, I'm not sure, just to research it. So I have to contact this lady, because out of all of them, it was the most expensive one. Although I don't recall exactly how much, but they're all under £10 or euro. And if you really do get the car. Oh, there's a plane coming over, sorry guys. If you really do get the car, the tree, the mountain and the trailer, oh, I think that's a bargain now. I mean, you've got 4 patterns in one. Anyway, if you're interested, so this is this lady on Etsy. You can find her with Tatiana, I don't know how you pronounce her last name. I don't know if it's like Lichenko, I think. And on Etsy, it's actually listed as cart plus trailer plus Christmas tree plus mountain. So again, I'll put links below if you're interested. And if yeah, she's also on Instagram at Lichenko Crochet. But again, I'll put links. So Christmassy feel. I'm getting into the Christmas thing. The tree is going to come in handy as well for another reason. Last Christmas, Jeanette, my lovely friend Jeanette from Crafty Creations, she made an amigurumi dachshund with a Christmas tree on his back, and Jeanette said she was going to tell me what the pattern was, and she's so super busy at the moment. But anyway, I actually went back to her Instagram post and I looked it up. So I found the pattern. This is a free one. Yes, it is free. And this is from a designer called Stip and Haak. And Haak, H-A-A-K, that's a Dutch word. Haak and hakken is crochet. So, but it's in English, the pattern. It's called, you can, I should take it out because you get the glare from that plastic. It's called Pattern Dachshund Sam. So Jeanette actually, she made the dachshund and then she did a little Christmas tree like this one, tied to his back. So I thought, oh, I need to do that. So in actual fact, this Christmas tree is going to come in handy. So these are like Christmassy things I've got planned. You see, I'm starting to get into my amigurumi. Talking of Jeanette, she also made this gorgeous bowl, a basket, and I can crochet baskets and square ones, round ones. You know, I think if you're sort of, if you're above average crocheter, you know, you can pretty much do them. But I did actually like this because it was like a double lined one, and actually I do follow this lady on Instagram. So this again, it's on Ravelry. This is free, and Jeanette actually made it in the same colours. So, and I thought, oh, that would be great, that, because I need storage at the workshop as well, you know, to put all my sort of knickknacks and things in. Hold on, bear with me. It's called on Instagram, on Etsy, it's called Flora's Bowl of Hugs, and the designer is Helen Goodman. However, I thought on Instagram I know her as Alison Holloway Design, so I'm very confused about this. But anyway, I'm going to show you. This is free. The printer's not printed it off very well, but you can see. And Jeanette made this one with the red lining, so I need to have a think about which way I want to do it. But yeah, I actually, as I said, I do need some storage, and I just thought it was really nice. And also, I can't see it very clearly, but I like that gold edging around it. Isn't that lovely? So yeah, gone a bit mad with the patterns. I've not finished there, girls or boys. I don't know if there's any guys watching actually. If you are a man and you're watching, give me a shout. I'd love to hear from you. Okay, this. Okay, all right. Now, yeah, I get it. That's why I'm confused. So this one is Helen Goodman. This is Alison Holloway. Again, this is a paid one, I thought. Yes, it was. It was a paid one. And this is 2 patterns in one, although to be fair, there's just a variation in the colour. But I'll show you both of the pictures anyway. Not making promises of when this will be done, but I've just got it, so I've got it in my stock, because a certain friend of mine is dropping very, very heavy hints about me making some crochet guinea pigs for her. And that's all I'm going to say on the matter. So it's, again, 2 patterns in one, and you get Gerald and Ginger guinea pigs. So while I was shopping, I thought, let me just buy them, and then when I'm sort of not as busy with the workshop, the open house and Christmas stuff, then I'll get on it. Because, talking about Christmas stuff as well, I've decided, I think I will do Vlogmas. Vlogmas, for me last year, I've made a playlist, so if you want to go back and have a look, because there are, some of it's just me waffling and, you know, going around looking at Christmas things, but I have got some tutorials in there, so some of them are quite, they'll be handy to watch if you want to start making Christmassy things already. Decided to do it again, so that's also why I'm busy with the Christmas stuff, and I have to start planning things, because how I did Vlogmas is I pre-recorded some very quick and easy tutorials. So I'm thinking about that, you know, what I can start already pre-recording, because if you're not familiar with filming and editing, you know, YouTube is a lot of work. And in fact, the podcast for me personally is probably the easiest thing. It's the most planning. You know, you have to sort of figure out what you want to, the sequence of what you want to talk about things. However, the editing is very easy compared to the vlog, you know, because the vlog you're having to stitch and edit lots and lots of different pieces of film. So anyway, I'll put a link up somewhere if you want to look at the Vlogmas. Just scroll through and see if there's any tutorials you fancy doing on there. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, I think I've shared all my shopping. So there's one more thing I want to just share with you. If you've been watching a while, you'll know that I do regularly mention some of my crafty friends, but I thought there's quite a few podcasts that I've either I've followed for a while or I'm newly following them. And some of them probably don't know who I am, and some of them I'm friends with. So I thought, you know what, I'm sure I've not mentioned these channels on the podcast before. So I thought I'm just going to compile a list, and because clearly, you know, you're interested in craft. I think at least a couple of these channels will be right up your street if you don't follow them already. I suspect quite a few of you will follow these channels, but I'm going to go through them. They're in no particular order other than I just looked through my subscription list and I've gone by who's uploaded by the latest. So in that order, so the most recent one. So the lovely Julie from So Unique. Julie, so I must say, all of these bar one, they're from the UK. So Julie is, I think Julie's from the Midlands, I thought. Julie does, so she vlogs, so she does daily vlogs as well, which is really nice. And then she also podcasts with her daughter. And then Julie actually, I'm so jealous, Julie owns her own like yarn / craft shop. How amazing is that? So, and she's always hosting like giveaways, and she's lovely. So go and check out Julie. All the links to these channels I will put below. So the next most recent one is a really dear friend of mine, Trish. So Trish is the only one who's not from the UK. Trish is from the US. Trish is actually a felt artist. So she makes either beautiful felted scarves and shawls, or she does like little props and toys for mainly for photography or for home decor. Gorgeous. And I've been on at Trish for ages to do this, and she's been asking me questions about YouTube. Anyway, finally, she didn't even say, I just saw this video popped up. She's posted, so they're not tutorials as such, she's just posting from start to finish how she makes something from felt. So they're quite long, but they're nice. You know, if you're crafting and you want something on in the background, you can just watch the progress. Fascinating. Never dabbled in felt art. I make felt things, but I've never actually done felting. So yeah, go and check out Trish. She's very new at the moment, so she's finding her feet. The next one is lovely Davina from Little Workroom Crafts. Davina, again, all-round crafter, knits, crochet, sews, everything, and also shares all her naughty things that she buys, you know, as we all do. But a few things she's recommended, like, oh, I'm going to put that on my list. So Davina, go and check her out, Little Workroom Crafts. The next one who recently posted is Helen. So Helen's channel is quite long. It's called Helga's at Home with Her Crafts. Helen, I think Helen's in Glasgow, if I'm not mistaken. Helen is adorable, and my gosh, Helen can knit. I mean, she can do anything yarny, but her knitting is amazing. And she shares all the things that she's been knitting, mostly for her grandchildren. But my gosh, I mean, you know, you laugh at me with this and then go look at Helen. It's like, oh, I have knit envy. And also, Helen doesn't do any editing or fancy whatever, and it's just like you're sat having a chit chat with your friend, so it's really nice. Okay, oh, so this is a new lady that I've just recently started following, and I I think she's only, as I'm filming, I think she's only got about 3 or 4 podcasts up so far. But already I can tell it's going to be a good one. And that's Karen from Stitches and Jacks. And the reason she explained in her first podcast, she's got, I forget now, she's either got 5 or 6 Jack Russells. So she's named the channel after Stitches because it's, you know, everything crafty. Again, amazing knitter, crochet. I think she said she's only been crocheting 3 years, but stunning. And I think she does a bit of everything, pretty much like me really, bit of everything, but seems to be a lot better at stuff than I am. Okay, the next one is, I don't know if I've mentioned Lindsay before. It would seem weird that I haven't, but anyway, Lindsay from Stitch Create Love. Lindsay, again, knits, crochet, sews. I'm not sure if she does crochet, that might be a big fib. And knitting is amazing. Actually, I think she's either about to or has just released her first, or is it her first? Well, anyway, a knitted cowl pattern. It's beautiful. When I get better at knitting, I will have a go at that. But yeah, at the moment, I'm just trying to figure out what needle my socks have to stay on. But and her sewing as well, gorgeous. So yeah, go and check Lindsay out. I have mentioned this lady because she actually, Jeanette and I, over the summer, we hosted a make-along for to make birds, if you can see the little guys, from yarn. And it was open to anything, you know, knit, crochet, felt, as long as it involved like yarn fibre kind of things. Paula was one of the winners of the make-along. So go and check out Paula. Her channel is Stitched by Mrs. D. And Paula, again, you know, phenomenal. In fact, everybody I've just mentioned are like so talented. When I watch them, and I always feel like a bit of a fraud when I'm showing my stuff, because, you know, they're doing like amazing things and I'm like, oh, I just made this crochet cardigan. I don't know, you always doubt your own talents, don't you, when you're a crafter. Anyway, I'm waffling. Check out Paula. Also, I don't know if Paula is intentionally funny, but she is really funny. And then the other one, so this lady, she's not posted for a while. I know she hasn't been well. She's been in hospital. She won't mind me saying, because she did talk about it on her podcast, is another Helen, also in Scotland. And Helen is Stitch with Sprite 966. A bit of a mouthful. Helen sort of sits in her armchair and she just shares everything she's been making. And again, amazing knitter and crocheter. So yeah, I think, how many have I listed it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. That's not bad, is it, ladies? So you've got 8 channels there. If you don't know any of them, at least just click and have a look. And what I would say is, don't first subscribe and then watch and think, oh, that's not my cup of tea, and unsubscribe. Because when you're a smaller channel, you know, you really feel those 1 or 2 unsubscribes. You know, you might, you know, don't get me wrong, I was guilty of doing that when I very first started watching YouTube. I would just like unsubscribe from things. But you know, the smaller channels, it's really like a little tiny arrow to your heart. You think, oh, why did they not like what I did? You know, so I would say to people, first, just watch a few. And then if you think, this is for me, I'm going to enjoy it, then subscribe. And then you've already sort of committed then. So anyway, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just giving you my opinion. You can actually just ignore me if you want to. Okay, I'm done. I'm just checking my notes. I haven't missed anything. That's good. That's always a good sign. So I'm going to wrap up here and say thanks again for joining me. And as I keep saying, I'll try and list everything below. And you can always ask me, you know, a question below. My email's below, or on Instagram. Instagram is actually, I'm using that the most. As I said, I do vlog, but in terms of like craft stuff, Instagram is, I'm on there pretty much daily. If not posting, you know, I check it daily. So yeah, that's it. Hope you're all well. Stay safe. And thanks again for tuning in. Oh, and don't forget, if you did like my waffling on the podcast, can you hit the like buttons and hopefully give me a subscribe? That would be amazing. As I'm filming this today, I'm almost at 400 subscribers, which is very exciting. So stay tuned. See you in the next podcast. Bye.